All right, hopefully I can keep going here. I don't know what kind of happened with that. Yeah, for some reason. Well, entropy is actually not low, but it's actually. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it won't show trading view. Oh, maybe we'll get there. But yeah, so VIX is getting crushed at per the usual. And anything else? That's a note. I gotta get my old setup back up, but yeah, guys, definitely thanks a lot for coming through. Let's see if there's any occurrences. I mean, there's 5 minutes left, so you got your VIX products going down right there. You've got China recycling down by 5%. Big digital down by 5%. Let's see, Udemy down by 4%. Let's see any market drivers. Let's see if there's any cool occurrences. You got your move index. That's the bond volatility is in by 8%. I was thinking about buying some calls on bond prices for the 2-year. And UVXY, OVX, that's your oil volatility in by 6%. NASDAQ volatility in by 4%. And then you have S&P volatility in by 9%. That's VolQ gets delayed, so don't listen to that. Somebody throwing some dumb charts on there. Aluminum in by 3%. You've got the VVIX in by 2%. And then you got the US 30-year in by 2%. And let's see, what else? TLT in by 2%. And let's see any big movers here. You got the Dow. Dow's up by a measly 44 points. And then you've got KWEB. That's a great China ETF. That's up by about 0.2%. Let's check out Alibaba. Alibaba has been kind of... Okay, yeah, so this is a great do instance right here. So you've got a couple of different currencies going on right here. So you have XEM getting rejected by its due, and you also have BABA's returns up at the 2.5% probability for the week. For the month, it's in the middle of right at its center line is at 132, and then its three-day due is at 135 for BABA. So then what we can kind of look at and say, okay, daily's getting kind of there's a little bit of a meet up right there. So let's check out lower time frames. And the 195 minute due is now in beach mode, and yeah, so BABA looks pretty good, and you have that 12% probability at 138. And just for context, we can go to a quarterly on BABA. And backed. Yeah, backed is where it's at. They that was a great long yesterday. They really moved. All right, so I mean, expected move. We can check out. We've got due looking positive. I think that this has only been a stock for a little bit of time, so
The expected move calculation might not be the best, but up by towards its 2.5% probability on the weekly. Let's check out daily. Daily do is still red, or daily XEM is still red. Sorry about that, guys. And then there's also let's see here. It looks good. Yeah, not as much data, but we can drop it down when there's not as much data for the on the daily. And 78-minute looks real good. 195 looks good. 78-minute historical volatility rank is at a 0.28, so there's plenty of room to run in terms of volatility. And entropy has just started dropping. Entropy is at a 0.952 for the settings that I have. It doesn't really matter. But one thing of note is that 190. Let's see. The buy daily returns are very similar, and you have Mom 3G moving up, and HVP is printing about an 80 read. So and HVZ is at a 0.8. But anyway, BACT looks real good. Similarity returns are high, and I would not go all in on this for this week, but definitely look for opportunities to lower basis on this. I like this play a lot. I'm pretty sure they do derivatives on they're connected with the Intercontinental Exchange or something like that. But yeah, real good. And we can check out to close things. Let's see if there's anything else that's looking of note. And definitely wouldn't be taking profit on BACT anytime soon. But let's see here. ETH is up 100 points right there. That's pretty damn good. Natty Gas coming back from the Natty Gas. Actually, great kind of occurrence right here. And you can see on the weekly right here. Weekly for the past expected move. So I can put this on for natural gas. Has a ton of data. I think that goes back to the 1990s. It's been trading futures for. And then, okay, yeah, so interesting occurrence right here on the 195-minute. There's volatility's real low, and Mom 3G ZMA is crossing down. Similarity of returns are really high. And then you also have, so right here, you don't get a lot of these occurrences, but when you do, no pun intended, there's usually some type of volatility going on, but not to be expected or anything like that, but just interesting. So you look at natural gas, it hit its 0.15% probability, which obviously is improbable, and well, back to November, December, but look at the center line. The center line in the distribution was at 384. So that's really of note is that the center of the distribution was more towards skewed down in terms of market or month open at $4.60 all the way down to 380. So that's almost an 80-cent move on. So yeah, that's close to an $8,000 move, I think, because you multiply it times 10,000 with this contract. But yeah, really cool. And so if you look at this right here, so then if you look at it on the monthly, it's hitting its 0.15% probability. And then if you look at it on a quarterly, the quarterly is at its there's less than a 2.5% chance that it closes here. XEM is still blue, but it's below its due. And let's see. Let's put it for the past 16 quarters. So if you're on multi-time frame expected move and it's set to like 1 month and you go to a higher time frame, then it will default to that higher time frame. Yeah, so 2.5% chance that this quarter in 23 days closes at $3.80 for nat gas. I was gonna long some calls yesterday. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, yeah. So let's check out. Is there anything else cool in the markets that we missed? Let's check out our long shots. I think DWAC had a nice little pump. Yeah, DWAC. So the warrants on DWAC were up 30%, and DWAC itself was up 30%. So some good news for the Trump gang over there. And anything else of note? You got Brooks Automation. That's a cool ticker. 10 or actually company, I should say. 10% gain on Brooks Automation. And Indie Semiconductor, Lig Assets up 10%. And but yeah, lots of cool stuff going on, especially with really everything, but especially BA Pig, and we'll keep it going. But thanks a lot for joining.